Greetings. Yeah, I find that energy kind of concerning. And I mean, when you talk about Pisces, you've kept receipts on everything. You got to keep in mind when all of this first started. What brought my attention was these ladies using entities on the court in divorce cases. And if we remember correctly, around that time was the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. The last time we heard about it was Trump. And it is. I mean, you've got whatever they worship going on. I don't care. I don't care what other people do. But that energy is around my business. So when that energy is around my business, rising Phoenix energy, Pisces sun, Leo rising to the most high, if it's in my business, then that makes it my fucking business at that point. That energy shouldn't be anywhere around my 5-star business. We're building a foundation. I don't need fucking divorcees using witchcraft and voodoo and shit on government officials because we know they're puppets. We know they're weak, spineless puppets. That's why they get the job. And, spend their money on Lizard Man Island. That's what it is. That's what it is. Y'all are the ones that made the documentary. Hell, John Carpenter couldn't even make a movie about They Live without someone having something to say. And that's what it is. I mean, I really can't judge the government for protecting reptilians. I did it for a long time. It's simple enough. That's what it is. Freaking when the mirror strikes back, you got something on your. Oh man, I'm going to have fun with this. Let's see, what do we want to do? A lot of starseed talk, and that's just what it is. I mean, I'm all for the this is what it is. I mean, let's face it, guys. Go back in the videos. And I did. I got like 1 like out of 12. But then I went to the community page and I was like, how can the viewers trust each other when we can't even trust YouTube? You were 1 view off. I looked at that shit. I was like, how are they going to know if it's 11 or 12? And I did. I put a circle around it because it was in real time. And then I did. I took the kid from Better Off and Alive. But I want my $2. I want my $2. That's what it is. That's what it is. And yeah, you've got to expect, we want the evil eye. All evil eyes go blind. They don't want to see us successful. That energy goes back. They won't be able to see the shit. They get what they want. The universe loves them unconditionally. It's just what it is. It's ask and receive. They asked to not see the divine light have any success. Cool. They won't. They'll go blind. All evil eyes go blind. I agree. You think that's maybe why Jesus was always healing the fucking blind? After a while, it's just what it is. They kind of caught on. He was the bringer of light. It's just what it is. This is a Star David, the morning star as well. He just chose what? Aren't ye all gods? That's what it is. If what the old saying is true, you beat the devil, you become the devil. Okay, cool. Well, when you beat the government, you become God sovereign and free. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Your biggest enemy is the key to your success. Okay, I agree with that. That means me, starseeds, and earth angels, we're going to split the planet with Lizard People Island. I can't do anything about that. There's fucking truth. There's too much truth out. But when it comes to these entities and shit, I see that stuff. I worked long and hard on activating my astral sight. I run them the fuck off now. That's what your light shines so bright. You can't have a retired police chief of Oceano, California teach me how to fucking build a wall to keep astral entities away, telling me how he turned me on to the Jose Silva mind control program. They used it. Their detectives were finding goons and droogs better than the dog. What's the problem? How are they going to prove that shit? There's no physical. You have to have physical evidence in a 3D situation. Okay, cool. So I understand that. I don't care. I don't care what. You are all 5-star review humans. You have to do the work, and most people aren't, and that's fine. They don't want to hear that, and I don't care. I'm not responsible for what people want to hear. That's what it is. They've been bullying starseeds. Good. Me too. And then I'm going to stop and let them bully me. Much better. They know better. And I want to see what they can do. I do. I really like. I like seeing y'all use your abilities. It really is. Once you see a starseed baffle you once, you just want to see it again. Plain and simple. It's not that hard to understand, right? You doubt someone's abilities, chances are you'll fucking end up having them. That's what it is. You got to do the work for it. Worried about any of this shit. There is a whole new world. Everybody's creating their own reality. But when it comes to casting magic at Earth Angels, cool. I want to know who did that shit. Why are all, and I already know that the light attracts the darkest of the dark and the lightest of the light. The most evil, as well as the best of the best. Okay, great. We're going to concentrate on that direction. That's what it is. I don't like competition. I just put that in the comments. 21 years old, I was helping men in black suits fucking lose their livelihoods. I was a troubleshooter. I walked into your shit and took it from you as a 21-year-old kid. Just, let me just take your shit. Right? With a crew of guys, and everyone's competing against each other, trying to have a branch off your dead tree. That's what it is. Nothing gets people motivated faster than, well, you know, you're really not going to make it very far if you keep letting her whip your ass like that. The girls are always the best salesmen. Concentrate on that shit. Capitalize on it. I don't care. But when I constantly see this shit, that was my intention. I knew it. I knew that the fucking business was going to be attacked by narcissists. That's what they do. INFJs are narcissist magnets. Research study has shown. What do? They love bomb you. How does that work on empaths? You can't see through the fucking love bomb smoke. Oh, God. That's what it is. We got to pay attention to the red flags. That's why that shit doesn't work on me. And I do. I observe from the background. I see that fucking there's a whole bunch of drama and people bullying others. Kind of hard to do that shit if you're bullying me. I took the bully's job. Right? When I get comments about fucking them gang stalking, okay, great. They can't do that shit to you anymore. I forbid it. How can they possibly gang stalk you if you're gang stalking me? Simple enough. Do I have to pull another fucking... Let's trade the pink towel for what the other readers are talking about. Fucking shit. Today it was trash bag trolls. That's what it is. Those that did the work to heal are getting fucking hounded by trash bag trolls. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? We can't even trust YouTube. I want my $2. I want my 1 view. Me. That's what it is. Who cares? They're all getting karma. Thank you for the reader. There is a light worker whose light triggers their karma. Thank you for everything you do for the planet. I appreciate that. That's why I do that. Just for your clickbait. That's fucking payment enough. Right? Because after a while, slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, they end up eliminating themselves. As a QHHT practitioner, I know surviving the cosmic chaos. It's a YouTube fucking channel. They make content about it. Oh, we didn't know that. That means you're unaware. It's fine. You got to do the research. Pisces does a lot of research. Yeah, INFJs, that's an oasis for us. That's the fucking seeing through the mirage is the whole point of studying this shit. Concerned about it. What is my issue? People in a position with a fucking ink pen that are completely unaware of what's going on, that are supposed to be professionals, supposed to be knowledgeable, supposed to have an understanding, and they don't have any of that shit because you ask them the questions, and it's an instant gaslight. Oh, people fucking say anything. Well, yeah, I understand that. But research study shows that you're showing me you didn't making decisions for people. Cool. So we have to forgive that. We have to let that go. We have to let that go with the New Mexico deluge. We have to let that go with Trump. When you try to take out a connection to the source, someone who has worked to build their connection to the source, a medium, a psychic, a channel, whatever you want to call, whatever term fits your limited and or expanded understanding. And then you got readers talking about Pisces, God will fucking open the sky up for you. Oh, you think Tropical Storm Dexter? Maybe a couple of natural disasters named after people I know. How did that happen? How did tarot pick it up? Me being that Hierophant owl energy that's in the cards, sitting back waiting like a night owl, just waiting. Oh, they're causing natural disasters. Who's causing natural disasters? Let me see. Fucking holidays? Well, hell, that one's named after someone to know. Oh, we'll give that to the church. So it's always good. It's better to give than to receive. Unless that's bullshit. Are you telling me it didn't happen? Okay, great. Then the news is fake. Win-win. Win-win. I hear they're doing voodoo. Cool. That's the opposite of Reiki teddy bears. Is voodoo fucking acceptable? Because they're trying to do everything they can for some reason to stop you from learning how to do surrogate healing sessions, psychic surgery, any of that shit. Why? Because there's no profit in the cure. Why? Because okay, cool. So Lemuria and Atlantis, all of that shit, all of those civilizations were wiped out. Why? Because of what these people are doing right now with their abilities. They immediately go for the baneful shit. They immediately go for something that is so just like Dolores Cannon said. You get the idea beamed down from the source, from the Council of 12, from the fucking higher self. The ETs, whatever. It's where the law of interference kicks in. They send the information because they don't give a shit who gets the idea. It's to help the evolution. They can't interfere. They can send it down. Where's the proof in that? The phonograph, for one. 2 people invented the phonograph. Same design, everything. Patented on the same day. It's Akashic Records. We're all aware of the Akashic Records. For the most part, we use them. We have access to them. How does Pisces know? Because you're in my Akashic Records. That's how. Get out of my fucking records. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't see what possibility you could or could not be if you weren't in the records. Did we have to develop that? Absolutely. Are we the best at it? Fucking, I'm shocking some people, I'm sure. And only getting better every day. Every day is you're better the next day than you were the day before. Period. What is the problem now? What's triggering my demon? Picking on stars. You can't pick on stars. You can't gang stalk Earth Angels. They're hiding in plain sight. You can't do that shit anymore. We have to stop that. Right? How can you possibly gang stalk and bully starseeds when they're gang stalking and bullying me? Just doesn't fucking work out. It doesn't fit our schedule anymore. That's what it is. How can you possibly leave somebody out when they just left you out? They left you behind because they did the work. If they didn't do the work, then I'm all by myself. Simple enough. Either way, win. I want to read that shit. We're hiding in plain sight because we don't want to be targeted. Too late. I just targeted you. They can't target you if I am. Keep your crooked wings off my 5-star reviews. Simple enough. Simple enough. I don't care what they do. I'm going to swim right around that shit. I don't care what they drop in the water. Pisces, swim. Simple enough. They cannot. What is the and Alan Watts has told you since the 70s. So I'm not telling people anything fucking new. Do you know who Alan Watts is? No. Okay, great. Well, he's been telling you since the 70s. For every this, there's a that. So every time I see where they're focusing on this, I always look for that. What do you know? As soon as they're, oh, this is the neatest thing that since sliced bread, there's another loaf. There's another loaf that's healthier, that's better, that's simple enough. Oh, they don't want their secrets getting out. What the fuck is that about? Nobody does. Okay, great. Authenticity is the purest form and vibration. I hear they tried to unalive an Archangel. Is that true? I hear natural disasters and storms and shit come from that. Is that true? Because one of two things is going to happen. I'm either going to find the Earth Angel that there was that they were attacking, or two, it was my business in Texas, like they said. That's what it is. What are my thoughts on shit like that? I'm all for bilingual women going, oh my God, I can't figure out what fucking language to pray in. I like shit like that. That's what got me here. I really don't like fucking algorithm surveillance, though. It's just what it is. Trying to control my mind, to take me off my path. Trying to make me miss opportunities, take this opportunity, take that opportunity. Cool, and they don't realize I get the ick from that shit. I invested in that shit, but I already know that there's someone over here that's going to fuck with that shit. So instead of getting off my path that destroys that shit, I'm not focusing on that shit. I'm focusing on this shit. Right? We can get to that shit later. When the people who hate the tarot community, more haters you have, the more successful you'll become. Simple enough. Simple enough. We want everyone to be successful, don't we? Simple enough. The pathway to hell is paved with good intentions. Cool. You can't do anything good. We have no good intentions for those people. That's what it is. You can't help them. They'll take you right to hell. Simple enough. I just made a video. You can like yourself. Can you honestly like yourself? If you haven't seen that video, I'll put it in the comments. Simple enough. It's a simple social experiment. It will go to show change. Nothing gets better without change. It's just what it is. Oh, we like to stay to ourselves. Okay, great. That's what they want. They want you separated from everything else. That's what's keeping you safe. That's because you have a bunch of fucking half-wits running. It's a double-edged sword. Either way you look at it. Right? Simple enough. We're hiding in the shadows because we don't want to be targeted for our abilities. Cool. Target me with your abilities. I want to see that shit. I want to see what you got. I like what you got. Fucking, I can't even remember what cartoon that's from. But if you know what cartoon that's from, let me know. I can't remember anyway. That's what it is. God got us all that is. Angels, archangels, the Cinemaster of the divine white light. I ask that it be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. Simple enough. And keep in mind, I understand that energy is programmable, activating these ancient abilities, right? Where Jeffrey Allen has us making chi balls, I just grab that shit and spin it. It's on my Jose Silva screen. I'm not in your reality right now. I have a screen sitting this far out in front of my vision that I'm looking at all times, spinning a Merkaba. What do you think's fucking sending the light back to him? That's what it is. I lock that shit in. That's why you see me snap my fingers, use numbers. I'm locking it in. I drop a core down. I'm grounded. I practice that shit. That's what Eric Pepin, Higher Balance, says. He opens shit up and jumps in it, makes his bubble. Whatever. His sword to cut. He gets all into it. I have a stronger mind than that. I can do it on a screen with pretty colors. Simple enough. That's what it is. And that's where I run into issues with your professional, and I call them half-wits, with the purest disrespect. You got people in charge that logically or creatively try to fucking not figure the situation out, making decisions for people. You tell them about these classes, they've never heard of it. They think you're speaking a completely different language. And when your name is Dr. Hawk in America, you end up being the Dr. Hawk 2 girl in America. So I don't give a shit. I don't have a problem with fucking any race, color, creed, any of that shit. But when you're poisoning another human because you don't have a cultural understanding, a cognitive fucking understanding, whatever kind of understanding someone would need of intuitive abilities. They make memes about that. How many great people, highly intuitive, have been locked up because they were human lie detectors and called some half-wit out that had a pen? It's a valid question. I've been there. I have talked with armed people in handcuffs talking about Reiki, 5-star reviews, and they have made this... You're talking kind of crazy. Well, yeah, it's Japanese. These are Japanese words. You have to be fucking smarter than an armed servant. They don't like that shit. I don't care what people like. That's still the mentality they have in the card. Oh, we'll just wait till this person needs help. Great. How do you think the officers flying around in Dexter feel right? You think they need some help? How about the people at the bottom of Lake Isabella? You think they need some help? Sweet. You know, I heard Californians don't help people. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. That's what it is. Take your half-witted good old boy attitude and go fight Lizard People Island. They make documentaries about that. We've never heard of that. Well, you haven't done your due diligence investigating there, sir. Simple enough. And it's all over money. That's what pisses me off more than anything else. In pure fucking greed. And you got to think, that's what started all of this. You've got Irene Bedford, Pocahontas, their paranormal video. Cool. I've got clients coming to me with those problems. I have been through that situation. I have made videos about a fucking light being in California, and then they get a documentary. They get a fucking documentary that's all surrounding the same shit I've talked about on another channel, on this channel, and then you got fucking Earth Angels that are worried about speaking about their different reality, their higher frequency reality, right? When you've got lower frequency half-wits in charge. Simple enough. Are they left or right-handed? Yeah, cool. They're a fucking half-wit. Are they a lower vibration? Yes. Then you've got lower vibrational half-wits making decisions for everybody else. Simple enough. Gang stalkers. Well, did that shit work? No. Well, if it's broke, then you gotta fix it. Simple enough. That's what it is. And if I know I'm triggering them, then that means there's a demon involved. Oh, God. Are you triggered? Look to the right. Look to the right with whichever half you use. Look to the right. Look to the left. Are they triggered? Aye! Why are you surrounded by demons? You got too many readers talking about my light irritates their demons. I'm going to run that shit in the ground. What the fuck you doing running around with demons for? Right, subconscious mind. You got to keep in mind. Right. Fucking the majority rules. Okay, great. Well, the majority is left or right-handed. That's what it is. If they can pick on us, we can pick on them. Comes around, goes around. That's what it is. So you're going to get fucking hate out of that. Okay, cool. You hating me with which half of your wits are you fucking hating on us using the whole fucking frown, using the whole crown? That's what it is. That's what it is, right? And if it motivates one other person, if it helps one other person achieve that level of it, they've been talking about expanding their consciousness. They've been talking about raising their vibration. Cool. So which side of the brain did they not activate? Talking down on Pisces. That's what it is. Why are they talking down on Pisces? Because they've been using moon magic to harvest your energy. I already caught them. So what does that do? That puts every Pisces in a position to wonder, was my moon, did they use moon magic on me? Did they affect my moon cycle because they don't want humans reproducing? Who the fuck knows? You would have to know the magician to know their trick. We read the energy, it's in the cards. I had evidence in my reality, and I fucking told you, sue me. Just to focus on the situation. Fucking follow your heart. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. You are here on Earth School for 2 reasons. I have debunked Dolores Cannon once. She, out of thousands of sessions, never found a hell. My birth chart fits Kundalini firewater. My light triggers demons. Antoine LaVey died after her. Irene Bedford was arrested after her. You've got these witches conjuring jinn and shit after she was gone. It's called the Egyptian devil's jinn for a fucking reason. Yeah, they tried to take out a Messiah. Imagine that. They followed their heart, trying to take out a Messiah. Imagine, touch not my anointed. That's the Messiah card. Touch not my anointed. What were their intentions? Take out a Messiah. Did it work? I hear the Earth Angels still. I hear that's the evidence. The Earth Angel is the evidence. Okay, great. Well, fucking, how long does the evidence sit in the evidence room? That's what it is. What is my concern with all that? Oh, we got to do everything we can to put it off on this person. That's how you get your karma. What you want for another is what you want for yourself. Oh, he got us again. He got us. He got that other half of the brain. Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Planetary shifts upside down. The world is upside down. That's what it is. Dolores told us, you don't want to be here when the worst happens. She passed away in 2016. October, fucking right around the same time as my ND. Like looking at October 14th, 15th, something like that. I'll have to go back and look. Anyway, very synchronistic. That's the kind of shit okay, there's a message here. It's almost in line, not quite, but almost. So there's something missing in the almost area. And she passed away right around the same time I fucking did. So simple enough. Yeah, we're going to debunk Dolores. What is the universe trying to teach me here? Out of thousands of cases, she never found a hell. Great. There's too many documentations of Antoine LaVey, of fucking Aleister Crowley. When they passed away, they certainly didn't fucking go anywhere anyone Dolores dealt with went. And when I hear a reader saying, Dorothy summoned a djinn, I talked with Dorothy. This was posted 2 or 3 years ago. I talked with Dorothy. In the bathroom, fucking talking to herself, eyes turning black. You got readers talking about, oh, the Pisces, the Earth Angel seen their eyes turn black. Yes. There's plenty of YouTube content about narcissists carrying fucking entity attachments. Okay, great. Now what do you have? A corrupt group of parasites. Narcissists with entity attachments. The greed goblins. Fucking trash bag trolls is what... Trolling us. And I know that. The energy affects people in ways they don't understand. What they put out goes back on them twofold. If they give the intention of greed, they become complete greed. Envy, complete envy. Shadow work is involved at that point. What is it about you that you need to fucking fix within you that's got you jealous of others that did the work? That's like fucking going and applying to a Mickey D's, them saying, yes, you're going to be a great fry cook. You have to start. Oh, no, I want to be the manager. Man, I want your job. Well, cool. You have to start out. You have to teach me that you can fucking hit the button and drop the fries. You have to fucking drop the French fries and move up to wham burgers before you can come in here and whine about wanting my job that's cake. Simple enough. Simple enough. How you like that? You can learn how to work the French fries before you can move up to the Whamburgers, before you go fucking whining about wanting to dine with my job. Fucking sacred unions are upside down. That's my issue with all of this. Corrupt group of narcissistic parasites cashing in on the spiritual community, talking about ascension, talking about activations, great. And then they judge. And then they judged another over fucking greed, the same kind, the energy that affects them in ways they can't understand. Okay, great. Where are the other chosen ones? We got a lot of fucking copycats, and that's the problem. We've got a lot of fucking copylights. We've got a lot of fucking left or right-handed people stating their opinions without concrete facts. Where are the others? Simple enough. You can't have voodoo backfiring off of an earth angel without somebody wanting to come back and know where that earth angel is that voodoo was backfiring off of. Cool, I'm going to find them first. I hear they're fucking in Texas somewhere. I hear they're in Trash Box, Texas somewhere, being hounded by a bunch of trash bag trolls. Simple enough. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. That's what it is. You're not going to have Irene Bedford get arrested at the same time that I got arrested. Having fucking black magic, whatever the fuck they're talking about, they're still doing it to the Earth Angel, trying to get them caught up, trying to get me caught up. Cool. So now how many people is that going back on? I've already got one client whose daughter's locked up. Fit every go to the Irene Bedford arrest. INFJ Pocahontas. I have a client, daughter, fit all those fucking symptoms of that paranormal shit. We have a reading that confirmed. Tarot reader confirmed it. Give it to the mother. Yes, this resonates. So this is okay, cool. Then that tells me, the client, and that tarot reader all the fuck we need to know about half-wit good old boys locking up people that are jinn possessed. Simple enough. Simple enough. They can't figure out their own fucking body cam, and we just did. I went through it. I made a whole channel about that shit. What was going on in the current affairs? What are we forgiving? What are we just fucking letting go? Number one, Heather McDonald collapse. That was what fucking set me off on the whole journey of figuring out what the fuck was going on. How does Heather McDonald just bloop when you've got every tarot reader talking about the elites and fucking celebrities using spiritual work against each other? Witchcraft, curses, whatever. Affecting their health. Taking out the competition. Right? Hollywood thinks you're stupid. They televised the fucking Johnny Depp Amber Heard. Okay, cool. The whole time that televised shit was going on, Tarot was talking about it and had no fucking clue. See, it would be, I could understand if Tarot was saying, oh yeah, the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial is going on. No. They were talking about divorcees using entities and witchcraft and and celebrity involvement. They didn't say which ones because they didn't fucking know. They were reading the energy. I made a channel talking about it. What ended up happening? Weird shit. What they did to Pisces last time didn't work this time. Right. So now how many people are involved? What worked last time? How many people are involved that it's going back on this time that it didn't work? That's why it's so important to find that Earth Angel. If it worked on the Earth Angel last time, but it didn't work this time, and there's going to be lots of people affected because they already said large groups of people were really going to regret playing in that Earth Angel's energy. Great. Well, I'm going to find that Earth Angel first. Since nobody else wants to, I'm going to find that Earth Angel first. That's what it is. And if the sun fucking warms everyone's ass, gives them sunburn, tan lines, whatever, along the way, that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Inauthentic mask falling off everywhere. Masks are dropping like flies. People are dropping like flies. Congratulations. They manifested it. They wanted for others what they wanted for themselves. You can't tell me that the mob got involved. Hey, Vinny, we got this glowing earth angel. Let's go to his. You can't tell me that shit. You can't tell me that a Scorpio, a tarot reader trying to compete, the scorpion and the frog, all that synchronistic information was in the cards. Cool. Are you talking about the fucking Italian Scorpio that's in my reviews that I didn't work with because her fucking life was falling apart from magic backfire? Is that who y'all are talking about? I'd like to know. What do I find? Italy, underwater, the Watchers, March 16th, 2025. Okay, well, there's my birthday as a confirmation. My birthday with the Watcher news. The Watchers are being watched. Okay, cool. So something very profoundly fucking weird is going on here. You got tarot readers talking about a Scorpio with magic backfire. Well, hell, I know one of those. I wouldn't work with her. She's in my reviews. That's going to come back on somebody. I certainly hope it's not fucking me. Let's go see what the fuck has backfired in Italy. Holy shit. Italy's underwater. Amazing. Amazing grace. The mob's involved? An Italian Scorpio? Her life was falling apart for fucking witchcraft when I talked to her? Math is mathing like a motherfucker. Look at that. Look at that. No self-love. There are people who do not love themselves. They love the competition. They love the idea. They want the destiny. They didn't do the work. They tried to take out the competition. This is the same way comedians tried to take out Heather McDonald. You can't tell me that wasn't some kind of a spiritual attack. Did they ever explain it? Right? Didn't she fucking have an aneurysm or some weird shit? You're not going to have that energy in the cards of them fucking using voodoo and shit against each other. Did they attack her crown? Right? There was plenty of content about her being blasphemous to Jesus. Jesus punished her. That's the perfect mix for a fucking jinn to want to get into heaven. Defending the crown. Holy shit. So who knows? But you can't have all these, we don't know what's going on here. Well, I understand you, tarot reader. You don't know what's going on here. But you got this one guy talking about blasphemy of Heather McDonald. Fucking, they can't figure out what's going on with her. Celebrities are fucking trying to take out the competition. They don't want their fucking secrets coming out. Okay, thank you, tarot reader. You gave us the key to fucking something. We don't know what's behind the fucking door because we weren't in their rituals. False gods. People playing God in one another's lives. What is Spirit saying? They tried to play God in a Messiah's life. They tried to take a Messiah out in the past because fucking they didn't love themselves. Follow your heart. The planetary shift is completely upside down. All the inauthentic people are being unmasked. They tried to stop a sacred union, a death to the rebirth. Cool. They forfeited their own. They will not. They've been kicked out of heaven. They've been kicked out of the higher chakras. What they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. Earth Angel. Earth Angel's in the upright. What does Spirit say about the top? Yeah, you can't trust these people. Sweet. Earth Angels are in the upright. They tried to stop the sacred union. You can't trust these people. Do I need any more cards? No. Simple enough. Yeah, and now let's go look at a couple videos back. 38 minutes. 58. Let's go look at a couple videos back, right? I'll put it in the comments so you don't have to, fucking do the death scroll you're so used to. That's what it is. I did a social experiment. And I'm gonna do it. That's going to be my new shtick. I want starseeds to abuse me with their abilities for practice, and they can't. People cannot be gang stalking you and bullying you if you're the bully and the gang stalker. You start with making fun of my pink towel. That's what it is. Just don't tell my daughters I'm using their towel. It's the fucking closest thing I could grab. And it gave me a great idea for content. That's what it is. Don't care. I'm an empty fucking nester. I'll use any towel I want to. I'll wipe my ass with that if I want to. But Starseeds make fun of me for it. Oh, he's wiping his ass with a pink towel. Simple enough. It beats the shit out of being worried about gang stalkers. You cannot be worried about gang stalkers anymore, Starseeds. You are the gang stalker. We're all one. You got to have someone to stalk. You just found the unicorn stalk. That's what it is. You ever seen a crop of unicorns? You know why? Because unicorn means one seed. Anyway, it gets cornier from here. It will. Think about that. What is the energy in the cards right now? People fucking have been bullied to the point of depression. Cool. I've lost a starseed over that shit. Thought he had the devil in his head. One of us was telepathic as fuck. He's not here anymore for us to fucking find out. We're all one, so it's probably both of us. So he was picking up everybody's shit, including mine. When you've got Jose Silva's granddaughter finishing the fucking sentence before he can read it out of the book, and then you've got fucking, I'm chewing this kid out. I'm in my fucking going nuts in my head. Oh, you listen, motherfucker. With a smile on my face. I said, Josh, what makes you think you're crazy? It's like the devil's in my head. I said, Josh, what is the devil saying? And he repeated everything I was saying in my head. The fuck just happened? What it is. Turn him on to YouTube influencers that are depressing people to the point of self-delete, and he did it. So anyway, go back a couple videos. That's what it is. Would I have 12 views? Go look at my community page. There's the link to it there. That's what it is. We're looking to see how many people can honestly say that they trust themselves. If you're cool, you should like that. You should like the fact that you can trust yourself. And if you can trust yourself, go to your contact list and look at all those names of people that either matter or fucking don't. Because if you can't trust them, then chances are they really don't matter. I don't need your likes. I don't care if you share. Sharing is caring. I give a shit about whether or not you like yourself because you can trust yourself, whether or not you have anyone in your contacts that you can share a video with, because if you can't, it tells us all we need to know about you. Simple enough. Got some investigators involved? Cool. They're no fucking different. People are people. The only difference between you and an investigator is that investigator ain't got caught yet. That's what they told me. That's what it is. Californians don't help people, and the only difference between you and me is I haven't been caught yet. Oh, well, guess what? That's what it is. If you're getting paid by reptilians on a fucking island banging kids, check it out. You've been sworn to serve and protect a bunch of rich pedos. Congratulations. That's what it is. Gives an all new meaning to an extension on your pension, doesn't it? Anyway, namaste.